Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree and this is Ethereal Guidance. I'm so happy to have you all with me here today. In today's reading, we are going to be looking at your person's thoughts versus their feelings for you, as well as their next actions towards you in this connection. So I have three groups for you to choose from. We have pile number 1 with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, pile number 2 with the Everyday Witch Tarot, and pile number 3 with the Purple Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So feel free to pause the video if you need more time to meditate on the piles. As always, the timestamps are in the description box down below, and I will see you all in your readings. Hi pile 1, if you chose the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck, then this is going to be your reading, where we are looking at your person's thoughts, feelings, and next actions towards you. So before we get started, I just wanted to quickly mention that if you're interested in a personal reading from me, the information for that is in the description box down below. So we're going to go ahead and first get started by looking at this person's thoughts about you, what's going on in their headspace in regards to you. So Spirit, for my pile 1 viewers, please. The person on pile 1's mind. What is this person's thoughts about pile 1? What are they thinking? Where is their head at about pile 1, please? What are their thoughts? So we're starting off with Temperance. What is this person's thoughts? We have the King of Coins. This person could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or that could be your energy. We have the High Priestess, and let's get one more. What is this person's thoughts about pile 1, please, Spirit? What is this person's thoughts? We have the 6 of Swords. Okay. I can see that this person's head is actually coming into a place of balance at the moment. I see that this person is actually getting a lot more grounded in terms of their thoughts about you. So it could be that this person was going through a time period where they felt a little bit unsteady or kind of all over the place in regards to their thoughts about you. We do have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so it does seem like they're reaching a point of clarity, in a place of groundedness in their thoughts about you. With the 6 of Swords, I do see that any kind of mental turmoil, or even like mental entrapment that this person may have been experiencing about you and this connection, they are actually moving past right now. I see significant healing and balance. And overall, there's just this sense of groundedness in this person's head about you. But with the High Priestess being here, I can see that there's still a lot that's kind of unclear about the situation itself. Like this person may be a little bit confused about where they stand with you at the moment, or they might be confused about what your thoughts and feelings are about you. There's this element of things are still a little bit hidden about the connection itself, but I don't see that this is something that's frightening this person. I think that in the past, this is something that actually was kind of scary to this person, and it's something that they had to navigate on their own to move away from the fears that they were experiencing about the confusion of this connection, or about the things that are hidden about this connection. But the High Priestess is telling me that this person is trusting their intuition a lot more. They're trusting their heart and their feelings a lot more, which is actually having a positive impact on this person's mental space. Yeah, the energy here just feels like they are coming to a place of groundedness, to a place of peace, to a place of balance. And I think that this is actually going to have a very positive impact on this connection moving forward. And I do feel like this person wants to move things forward. Like their headspace is like they have every intention on moving things forward, with the 6 of Swords, moving things out of a place of confusion and out of a place of like just not being on the same page with you. So yeah, their headspace actually looks really, really good. And the Ace of Swords being at the bottom of the deck just tells me that this person has reached a point of clarity about you in this connection. And obviously we're going to take a look and see, you know, what this person has in their heart for you, what their feelings are for you, and what their next actions are going to be towards you. But I do feel like as far as their headspace is concerned, they are completely aware of like what they want to do with this connection, where they want things to go. And I think that they're feeling pretty, the word that's coming through is they're feeling pretty proud about this. The way the King of Pentacles is kind of sitting here on this throne, is just making me think of someone being very proud of, you know, where they are. And I think mentally this person is pretty proud of like all of the work that they've done on themselves to get themselves to this point of peace and balance. And it could also be King of Pentacles is earth energy. So it could be also that this person is feeling really good about their external circumstances, like their career, their finances, their overall well-being. They might just be in a really good place right now, which is also making them feel more confident about this connection and about being able to move things forward. So I want to get some oracle cards as well. But yeah, their headspace actually looks pretty freaking good. And I think that they've been doing a lot of work on themselves to get themselves to this point. Okay. What is this person thinking about in regards to pile 1, please, Spirit? What is their head at? What is their head space? What is this person thinking about in regards to pile 1, please? We have unconventional. Okay. Unconventional. What is this person thinking about? With this unconventional card, it's kind of making me think of like, it might not even necessarily be that the connection itself is unconventional, although it could be in this person's eyes. But what I'm more so getting is like, this connection has had such a profound impact on this person. And I think that the work that they've done on themselves internally has kind of changed who they are as a person as a result of this connection. And it's almost like they don't even recognize who they are anymore, but in a good way, in a positive way. Because I do feel like with the Six of Swords being here, this person has moved out of a place of, I guess, turmoil, and they have reached this point of peace and harmony and balance. And it's almost kind of like, to themselves, it's like they don't even recognize who they are anymore because they have moved into a better place, a more like healthier place mentally about you in this connection. So in a way, they kind of look at themselves like, man, I don't even like recognize who I am anymore, but this is a good thing. Like, this is a good realization that this person has come to. We also have confused. Yeah, I feel like this is the energy that they have moved away from. I think that they were a bit confused. They might still be a little bit confused. Like I was saying with the High Priestess, there are things that are still kind of uncertain and unclear to this person about this connection. But I feel like the fear that this person was experiencing before is something that they have moved past. They are feeling more grounded, more balanced, more at peace. Even though there are things that are still kind of uncertain about this connection, they feel more at peace and more, I guess, just trusting that everything is going to work out exactly as it's meant to. I don't think that they feel scared about the uncertainty anymore. And that might be something that is really different for this person with that unconventional card. You know, like they may be someone who has just had a history of, you know, running away because they don't have all the answers, or suppressing themselves because of fear. You know, like they just may have had a pattern of that in the past. And I think that they've really reached a significant point in their healing journey, where they are just feeling more at peace here. What else are they thinking about in regards to pile 1, please? What are they thinking about in regards to pile 1? We have overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Yeah. And I definitely feel like this feels like a lot of like the past energy here. A lot of past energy coming up with this confused and overwhelmed. I do get the sense that that's how this person has felt in the past, and this is something that they are actually moving away from. This connection may have caused them a lot of stress and a lot of feelings of being overwhelmed and confused and just all over the place, which is very clear to me with the Six of Swords being here, because the Six of Swords is about, you know, the calm after the storm, moving away from a period of turmoil and confusion and confliction, like all of these things that I think this person is moving away from as a result of their healing work, you know? What are they thinking about? What are they thinking about in regards to pile 1, please? And I think this overwhelmed card also can just represent that this person is really wanting to move things forward to a place of peace. You know, if there is any kind of conflict in between the two of you, or if the two of you just aren't on the same page about whatever, this person is thinking like they just want to move past this. They just want to have, you know, peace and harmony in the connection itself, in the 3D, you know? We also have runner. I don't want to run anymore. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like in the past, this person has been like a runner, or they have, you know, suppressed their feelings or what have you because of these confusing feelings, and it was kind of overwhelming. And so now that this person has come to a place of more peace and harmony in their thoughts and in their head, this unconventional card, it's like they don't even realize who they are anymore. But like I said, it's a good thing. They have come to a point of realization about you that they don't want to run from this connection. And they want to smooth things over with you. They want to be honest with you. The conflicted feelings, the confusion, the overwhelm, all of these things, they are moving past, and they want to move past these things with you as well. They don't want this to just be like an internal thing where they kind of just move past it and just let it be what it is. I think that with the Pentacle energy here, they also want to make sure that they can also have the same outcome in the 3D as well with you. They don't want to run away from this connection anymore. They don't want to run away from their feelings anymore. The confusion that they've been having, they don't want to run away from that anymore. They're more so kind of embracing that. Yeah, so their thoughts right now are actually pretty solid. And I feel like they're definitely headed in the right direction that will be beneficial for the both of you, honestly. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get into what this person is feeling. What are they feeling about? What are they feeling about? What are they feeling about you? What are their true feelings? What's in their heart? So Spirit, what is this person feeling about my pile 1s? My pile 1 viewers, what are their true feelings? It just feels like in their head, they just reached this point of maturity that they don't want to run away from their problems anymore in regards to you. What is this person's feelings towards pile 1, please, Spirit? What are their true feelings? What's in their heart for pile 1, please? We have the Queen of Wands. What is this person's feelings? We have a lot of passion here with the Queen of Wands. We have the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords. What is this person's feelings towards pile 1? We have the Princess of Wands, the Page of Wands. So we have 2 pages here. So I definitely think that this person is wanting to message you, reach out to you. And that's kind of where their feelings are guiding them at this time. And we have the Princess of Cups. Oh my gosh. So we have 3 pages, and we have all court cards. So yeah, this person wants to message you. I can see that very clearly. And we have a lot of green here, which is like the heart chakra. So I do feel like this person's heart is very much open to you. With the Queen of Wands here, I think that this person has a lot of passionate feelings towards you. They find you to be very, very attractive. And I think what's in this person's heart for you right now is that their heart is open to you and they really want to reach out to you and express how they're truly feeling about you. That's kind of like where they're headed, or where their heart is guiding them, where their feelings are guiding them. They want to be honest, and they feel like you, first of all, you deserve that honesty. And I do feel like with the Queen of Wands being here, there is kind of this feeling of, I don't know if it's intimidation, but this person does kind of hold you in high regard. They put you on a pedestal a little bit. Once again, they do find you to be very physically attractive, very alluring. There is a lot of passionate feelings that this person has towards you. And I think that at this point, with their heart space being open towards you, they do want to come forward and express that to you. We do have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck once again, which is, clarity. So it's like they want to give you some clarity about how they're truly feeling. And with all of these pages coming out, and we have sword energy, wand energy, and cup energy, so like air, fire, water, it kind of feels like all of these things are in alignment. So like their head, how they're truly feeling, their heart is all kind of in alignment. And the only thing that's missing is the pentacle, which is like the 3D, the tangible, I guess, evidence of this person's feelings for you. That's the only thing that's missing here. That's the only page that's missing. So I think like at this point, pile 1, they want to express themselves in the 3D. I think that their head and their heart are pretty much in alignment right now. They have come to that place of balance with the Temperance card. And now they want to bring this into the 3D. They want to show you their true feelings for you. And I do feel like this person has feelings for you with the Page of Cups, because cups are about emotions. And I think that just overall their heart is very much open to you, and I don't see them running away from this connection. I don't see them running away from their feelings. If anything, their feelings are what's kind of firing them up. Their feelings are what's driving them in this connection to move to a better space, to a place of peace, a place of calmness, a place of balance and honesty. And I think they just want to be honest at this point. Like, that's how they feel. They just want to be honest. They want to lay all their cards out on the table. They want you to know how much passion they hold for you, and how much they hold you in high regard. With that Queen of Wands, I just get that very strongly with this Queen of Wands. This person holds you in such a high regard, pile 1. Like, this person's feelings towards you are like they don't have these feelings for anyone else. They've never had these types of feelings for anyone else, is what's coming through. And that might have been the reason why they ran in the past, Maybe it was very overwhelming, the feelings that they had for you, and it made them confused, With that unconventional card, it could be that the feelings that they've had for you are just a lot bigger than they've ever had for anyone else. And, they had to learn how to navigate through that. And I think that they have. I think that they've reached that point of balance and that place of clarity. And now they want to give you that clarity that they have reached internally. Okay, I want to get some oracle cards. And let's see what else they're feeling. How is this person feeling towards my pile 1 spirit? How are they feeling? What are their true feelings towards pile 1? There is kind of a sense of kind of like starting over or like starting fresh as well with all of these pages, because page energy can represent, starting something new, going down a new path, starting over, starting fresh, What is this person's feelings towards my pile 1 spirit? What are their true feelings? We have ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. This person could have been praying about you Okay, we'll take this one. We have confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. Yeah. So like I was saying, you know, this person does want to reach out. They want to message you. That's how they're feeling right now. But with this Ask Your Angels card, I think that this person, you know, has prayed about this connection, or they've been talking to their angels, the divine, or whoever they believe in. I think they've been seeking solace in the divine and in their spirituality or their religion, depending on your situation, like who you're dealing with. It just feels like they've been relying on a higher power to help them navigate through this connection and help them navigate through their feelings for you. And I think that they have once again come to that place where they know exactly how they feel about you, but also they're wanting to express that. You know, they don't want to just keep those secrets hidden anymore, or keep their feelings hidden anymore. They want to tell you. They want to be honest. So they want to confess. And I think that they honestly have received a lot of divine healing as well. Like, I think that the divine has definitely played an important part in this person's journey towards, I guess, accepting their feelings for you, and not running from them anymore, and reaching that place of balance, and reaching that place of balance to where they're not only like accepting their feelings, but they're ready to come clean about those feelings as well. Because it's one thing to accept the feelings that you may have for someone, and it's another to be like, I'm gonna tell them, you know. And I think that this person is at that point where it's like they feel like they want to tell you. They feel like they want to confess. They feel like that's the best thing that they can do moving forward. Okay, what else is this person feeling towards my pile 1 spirit? Okay, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, so this person is holding their secrets. They're holding back on how they feel about you, and they want to confess. They want to confess. That's once again coming through. They want to take the mask off. They want to be honest. They don't want to run anymore. They do not want to run anymore. How is this person feeling towards my pile 1 spirit? How is this person feeling? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, so I was seeing that with the Queen of Wands. This person is very attracted to you. There's a lot of passionate feelings that this person has towards you, pile 1. And I'm also getting the message that, like, when this person sees you, specifically in person, but also it could be online as well, if this person is looking at your pictures, if you have social media or something, but when this person looks at you, they are completely enamored. There's just this energy of like kind of getting lost in your eyes, or getting lost in the moment when they look at you. Like time doesn't exist when this person is in your presence or when they're looking at you. This person is really, really enamored by you, pile 1. And they can't run from this anymore. They can't suppress this anymore. They don't want to do that anymore because, like I said, they've really come to a place of maturity within their head. And they want to take this mask off and tell you exactly how they feel. They want to tell you exactly how they feel. And once again, we have a lot of green in this card. So the heart chakra, once again, is coming through. Very prevalent here. This person, you know, they could have had a blocked heart chakra, and maybe they've been doing a lot of healing in their heart chakra. You know, once again, I am feeling like this person has had a lot of like divine intervention and divine help to get them to a place of healing, and a place of openness. And this person is at a point right now where they want to confess. They want to take that mask off. So I want to go ahead and take a look at this person's next actions towards you, pile 1. What is this person's next actions towards my pile 1 spirit? What is this person's next actions towards pile 1? What action are they going to take? We have the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles, I'm hearing a man with a plan. This doesn't even have to be a man that you're asking about, but I think that this person has a plan in place. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, so it could be that this person has moved very slowly. And as I say that, we have the Eight of Wands, which is kind of like the opposite of moving slowly. The Eight of Wands is a very, very fast energy. So I think that this person has been moving very slowly. They've been coming up with some sort of a plan. This is a very practical energy because it's earth energy. I think that this plan that they've been, I guess, coming up with, that they've been strategizing, they're going to move forward with it. And like I said, Eight of Wands is a very fast-paced, quick energy. This can also represent like messages. So this person could be, you know, messaging you, reaching out to you. But yeah, they have a plan in place with the Knight of Pentacles. And this is a plan that they've been working on for quite a while, I feel. So you may have been waiting for this to happen for a little while. And I think that things are going to move forward pretty quickly. What is this person's next actions towards pile 1, please, Spirit? The Ace of Wands. So we have a new beginning. Once again, very passionate energy. This person is going to, I'm hearing, lay it all out on the table. So what's interesting is like, I don't feel like, let me grab another card, Queen of Swords. So I don't feel like this person is going to, like when they reach out to you, I don't feel like they're going to like hold back, you know, or like try and play it cool. With the Queen of Swords being here, I think that this person is going to be completely honest, very forthcoming about how they're feeling about you. And this is going to ignite a new beginning in this connection. There's going to be a new beginning, a fresh start, for sure. And it's kind of making me think like with the fire energy and the sword energy, a lot of people call the Queen of Swords like the Ice Queen. It feels like maybe this connection has kind of been frozen for a little while. You know, things may have been very stagnant, and it's like this person is going to be reaching out with honesty that is going to melt the ice that has been around this connection. Things are going to get fired up, you know? I'm seeing like an engine being started. So it feels like you're coming out of a period of hibernation in this connection, and things are going to move pretty rapidly after a period of, with the Seven of Coins, after a period of patience. Things are going to progress pretty quickly, I feel. And I do see that this person is likely going to be reaching out and confessing. That's where their head is at. That's where their heart is at. I feel like this person is in alignment right now in regards to you and this connection. So I'm going to get some more oracle cards here, and then we'll wrap up your reading. What is this person's next actions towards my pile 1s, please, Spirit? My pile 1 viewers. What is this person's next actions towards pile 1? It could also be with this fire energy. It could be like summertime, maybe even spring for some of you at the earliest if you're watching this when I'm posting. I just feel like it's going to be warm out. I think it's going to be like warm outside when this person does reach out. Of course, timing is, it's hard to predict timing with things like this, especially in a general reading. So just take it how it resonates. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so more fire energy. Luck is on your side. The bow and arrow is what's really sticking out to me right now. I think that this person is going to feel, they're going to be at a place where they're feeling really lucky. Once again, going back to that King of Pentacles, it could also be that this person's like physical 3D world is doing really well. Like they're doing really well in their career, their finances, all of that good stuff. So I think when this person is feeling just really good about themselves and about their circumstances is when they're going to kind of shoot that arrow towards you. Yeah, and I think, you know, Sagittarius, fire energy, once again, this person has very passionate feelings about you. And I think those passionate feelings are also what's driving this person to take action towards you. And I think that you are going to have the outcome that you want with this person, whether you want to move forward with them or not. With the luck is on your side message, I think that things are going to move exactly how the both of you want them to. I am getting the feeling that for most of you here, though, like you do want to move forward with this person. You do want to have this person in your life. Of course, take that if it resonates. But I think that they're going to move forward towards you when they either have some kind of big break or lucky break in their life, when they're just feeling really good about their circumstances. So it could even be like this person gets a new job or a promotion or something like that, or they have some sort of windfall of money and they're feeling like really good, really amped up. And then that's when things will kind of progress here. We also have a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo, more earth energy, lots of fire and earth energy here. So yeah, a time to give rather than take. I think that this is indicative of this person giving you their truth, you know, and I think that this is also representing that this person is going to be the one to take action. I think that this person also just really wants to dote on you, pile one, if I'm being completely honest. Like, they see you as the Queen of Wands. They're very attracted to you. And I think that they really want to just give to you, nurture you, spoil you, take care of you. I think that's kind of like this person's energy. And I think also, you know, if this person is doing pretty well financially and like, you know, in their 3D world, that only makes them want to give to you more because they have the means to do so. So let's see what else. We also have 2 new moons here. So the new moon could be significant. That could be an indication of when this person could be messaging you. They could be messaging you during a new moon. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards. What are this person's next actions towards you? What are this person's next actions towards my pile 1 spirit? What are this person's next actions towards my pile 1? We have Magician and the Mirror. What are this person's next actions towards pile 1, please? And I think also with the green and the red, because like I said, we have a lot of green here, and we also have like lots of red with the fire energy. So like the heart chakra, I think, is very much like open and receptive to you. And also the red is making me think of the root chakra. So wanting to have some sort of stability and groundedness in this connection. I think that this person really wants things to kind of root, if that makes sense. So like if this connection has kind of been hanging in the balance, you know, this person wants things to ground. They want to solidify something with you. And that's kind of like their intentions moving forward, is to have this like groundedness in this connection, to have things root and be solidified in this connection. They don't want things to be wishy-washy or back and forth anymore. We also have storm warning here. So the storm warning card kind of makes me think of the Tower, but we also do have the number 10, which does represent completion. So this could be the completion of a really like tough cycle in this connection. Magician and the Mirror, this just makes me think like they're being proactive about what they want to create with you and in this connection. I think they're going to be, once again, very open and honest about what they want with you moving forward. And I think that's kind of their intention when they come towards you. But I also feel like things might really be shaken up with the storm warning card being here. You know, like things are going to be defrosted. That imagery is coming through again of like, you know, this connection has kind of been frozen for a little while, and now things are going to be defrosted, and like that's this person's intentions. We have Angel of Love at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's a lot of love here that this person has in their heart for you. And And I just feel like they're going to shake things up. They're going to shake things up. And I also just feel like overall, this time period of difficulty in this connection is what's coming to an end, so that the two of you can have a fresh start, a new beginning, where the foundation is open honesty and clarity. And that's, you know, that's this person's intentions as they're moving towards you, for sure. So pile number 1, I am going to go ahead and leave this reading here for you. Once again, I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi Pile 2, if you chose the Everyday Witch Tarot deck, then this is going to be your reading, where we are looking at your person's thoughts, feelings, and next actions towards you. So before we get started, I just wanted to quickly mention that if you're interested in a personal reading from me, the information for that is in the description box down below. And we're going to go ahead and get started by first taking a look at this person's thoughts about you, where their headspace is at right now in regards to you and this connection. So let's see, Spirit, for pile number 2, for my pile number 2 viewers, the person on pile 2's mind, what are their thoughts about pile 2? Where is their head at right now in regards to my pile 2 viewers? What are they thinking about in regards to pile 2, Spirit? So we're starting off with the 6 of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups. What is this person thinking about in regards to pile 2, please, Spirit? Where is this person's headspace at in regards to pile 2? We have the Emperor. And let's get one more. Where's this person's head at in regards to my pile 2s? We have the 4 of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So the message that's kind of coming through looking at these cards is this person is right now at a place where they're not feeling out of sorts about you or this connection. Like their mental space right now seems to be honestly more so focused on themselves. And it could also be like their career with the 9 of Pentacles being here, their independence, having fun. The 4 of Swords being here, you know, this is a period of rest and, you know, reflection and things like that. And I feel like right now this person's head is kind of like they're not giving any attention or energy to any kind of negative thoughts right now. It feels like right now they are just trying to remain in a state of peace, and having a sense of control with the Emperor over their thoughts and their thought patterns. I think that this person is trying to have a more positive and optimistic outlook on things right now. And I think, you know, if this connection was causing this person a lot of stress, and maybe that they have taken the proactive steps or made that decision to move away from those more negative thoughts that they were having about you or this connection, or just conflicting thoughts. And they are at a place of peace right now in their headspace when it comes to you. And I think their attention right now, like I said, it might be more so on themselves, their career, you know, having fun with the 3 of Cups, because the 3 of Cups does represent like celebration and friendship and community and all of these things. It could be that you're, you know, friends with this person, or it could be that this person is really just trying to see the positive in things right now and not think too much about the negative or the hardships that may be occurring in this connection at the moment. But once again, that message coming through of like, I think that this person is really trying to focus on other things right now. And maybe that's the shift that they were having during the full moon of, not giving into the negative thoughts or conflicting thoughts that they're having about you in this connection, because it's only causing them more turmoil. And I think just in general, they're just trying to find peace, honestly. They're trying to find peace in their mental space. And I think right now, the only way that they can really do that is maybe by not thinking about you too much. Or when they do think about you, I think that they're only trying to think about the positive aspects of you in this connection, rather than the things that, once again, are causing like turmoil in this person, or the more negative aspects about this situation. But yeah, I think that they are really kind of focused a lot on themselves at the moment, and maybe like other friendships that they may be having, because I think that this connection has had a pretty, I guess, heavy weight on them. Like, it's been a little bit of a burden, the thoughts that they've had about you in the past. And they just want to move away from that. They don't want to deal with the hardship that comes with thoughts of you. So yeah, I just kind of get the sense that this person isn't trying to think about you too much, but when they do, they're trying to only think about the positive things. So I want to go ahead and get into your oracle cards as well to get some further information. It could be that this person is trying to also distract themselves with the Three of Cups by, hanging out with friends, partying, drinking, things like that. It could also be that this person has been trying to distract themselves from dealing with certain things about this connection and about you. And I also just kind of feel like this person just needed a break with the Four of Swords. They needed a break from trying to understand things, or trying to rationalize, just trying to understand things and get to a place of mental clarity and peace. I think right now the energy just feels like they're trying to lighten things up for themselves. And I think for them, the easiest way to do that is by focusing on themselves and focusing on other things in their lives, or other, friendships. What is this person thinking about in regards to my pile 2, Spirit? We have betrayal. Okay, so maybe this person hurt you, or maybe you hurt them in some way. I'm feeling like for many of you, though, it could be that they hurt you. We have karma coming out. They have karma. Okay, so for those of you where this person has hurt you in some way, I do feel like they feel bad about it, but I also feel like they are kind of, I don't know if they're kind of like refusing to do the work. Once again, that energy of like, this person is trying to distract themselves a little bit, but at the same time, there is this feeling of regret or guilt that kind of eats away at them. And I think that that energy, that guilt that eats away at them, they feel like is karma, obviously, for how they may have treated you. This is specifically for people where this person has betrayed you in some way, who has hurt you in some way. So that's not for everyone here, but for those of you where that resonates, they feel like it's karma, you kind of taking over their mental space in the past, and those feelings of guilt that they have had to try and navigate through. They do feel like it's karma for hurting you, for betraying you, but I also feel like right now, this person doesn't want to work through that. I just feel like they're trying to focus on other things. And with this karma imagery here of like going in circles, round and around, it just feels like they're stuck in a loop. So it doesn't feel like they've really grown or changed too much. If anything, it just feels like they've kind of tried to distract themselves, even though they are fully aware of, you know, their actions and how they may have impacted you. And even though they may feel bad, and obviously we're going to look at their feelings and everything, but I think that they're kind of stuck in this karmic loop within themselves, because I think that they're not really doing the work that they need to do on themselves. They just keep trying to distract themselves from the painful thoughts or, you know, those feelings of guilt. Let's see what else. Let's get some more cards for you. Pile 2. It's like this person, I feel like, is very well aware, for those of you where, you know, they have hurt you in some way or betrayed you in some way. Like, they're very well aware of this, but I think that this person might be very much in their ego, to where it's like they don't really want to admit it, you know, because by admitting it, that means that they have to work through it. And I think I just keep getting this energy of avoidance for some reason. Like, they're just avoiding doing the work. They're avoiding the things that they need to do to get out of this karmic cycle. And it could also be that this is a karmic relationship as well. I am getting that for some of you. Okay. What is this person thinking about in regards to my pile 2, Spirit? The person on pile 2's mind, what are they thinking about in regards to my pile 2? Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Yeah, so that's why they're trying to distract themselves. Because thoughts of you and this connection, this situation is very overwhelming to this person, especially if there has been some sort of a betrayal here. This person doesn't, it's like they don't want to work through that. I think that they're well aware of it for sure, but they don't really want to do the work. And so they're kind of just stuck in this karmic loop here. And I think the only way for them to try and move past this in their head right now is to distract themselves with like fun things, fun times, friends, going out, partying, whatever. All of these things. Because when they think about you, when they really sit down and think about you and this connection, it's extremely overwhelming. It is extremely overwhelming. So it's easier for this person to just like try to not think about you, and to try and just focus on themselves, you know. With that 4 of Swords, I just felt like, you know, this person is really trying to not think about you, honestly. What else for pile 2? What is this person thinking about in regards to pile 2? Where's their head at in regards to pile 2? Values. We have too many differences. So this person just may feel like there's too many things getting in the way of this connection. Your values might be very different, or that's like what this person is thinking. Like you could just value different things, and maybe that has something to do with this betrayal here. Maybe this person did something that in their mind wasn't a big deal, but maybe for you it was. It could be something like that. Like this person could have, I don't know, the example that's coming to mind is like this person could have liked someone's post on Instagram, for example. And, you know, maybe to this person that's not a big deal, but to you, maybe it is, you know. Maybe that's like a form of disrespect, you know, for you. That's just the example that was coming through. But yeah, it might just be something like that, where this person feels like what they did that hurt you isn't actually a big deal, but to you it is. And I think because this person is kind of refusing to do the work internally, especially to try and see it from your perspective, from your point of view, they're kind of just stuck in this karmic loop, like I've been saying. Yeah. So this person's headspace really is they're kind of struggling right now, but I also feel like they're just, like I said, they're trying to distract themselves. They're trying to not think about this connection, trying not to think about you, because it's stressful. It's stressful and it's draining to them, because I just feel like they're very much in their ego, and I think they kind of just refuse to see things from your point of view, or they're just having a hard time seeing things from your point of view, pile 2. And so they are kind of just stuck in their own karmic cycle, their own karmic loop, you know? And this might be something that they have struggled with in past relationships as well. Like, you know, this not seeing eye to eye, or not seeing things from other people's perspectives. Yeah. And this avoidance. They avoid doing the work, it feels like. Okay. So I want to go ahead and take a look at what this person is feeling. What is their heart telling them about you? Spirit, what is in this person's heart for pile 2? How are they feeling about my pile 2s? Oh, okay. So we have the Hermit. How are they feeling about my pile 2s? How are they feeling about my pile 2s, Spirit? We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Pentacles. How is this person feeling about my pile 2, Spirit? The Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles coming out, I feel like this person feels like this connection is going to require a lot of work to get it to a better place. I feel like with the Chariot being here, this person, like in their heart, they want this connection to move forward in a positive direction. They want to give this connection, you know, the love and the attention that it truly deserves. But they know that in order to do that, that's going to require work on themselves with the Hermit, because the Hermit is about introspection. It's about, you know, taking that time to be alone and to do the work on yourself, right? To look within. And I feel like this person is not really ready to do that just yet. The work that it's going to require, I don't feel like they're ready for that. Because like I said, they're distracting themselves with other things. But I do feel like they feel like, you know, this connection really does deserve that, or at least you deserve that. That's how they feel, like you deserve to be this Queen of Pentacles. You deserve to be loved and nurtured and cared for. But I think that they realize it's going to require a lot of work within themselves to be able to give you that. And the imagery on this particular Chariot, where it says this way and that way, there is a little bit of confusion about where to go from here and like what to do from here. And because of this confusion within this person, they're just kind of avoiding it all. They're just kind of stuck in one place. Once again, stuck in that karmic loop of not really doing anything to progress the relationship in a positive direction. I think they're kind of just, you know, once again, distracting themselves, avoiding things. But deep down, like in their heart, there is like this like loving and tender energy that they have towards you with that Queen of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Pentacles is such a loving energy. It's very nurturing, very compassionate, very gentle energy. But, you know, in order to ground that into reality in this connection, this person has to do work on themselves, and they don't want to, at least not right now. You know, as I'm reading the energy currently, this could change at any moment, because, you know, I'm just kind of reading the current energies here. But I think that this person just realizes there's work to be done. There is work to be done, both internally and also possibly like the connection itself might need a lot of work as well to smooth things over if this person did hurt you or betray you in any way. I think this person realizes that in order for things to move forward and progress, they have to put in the work. And I don't think that they're at a place right now where they feel like they could really give that. It's very overwhelming to this person. Let's see, what else? For pile 2, please, Spirit, how does this person really feel about my pile 2s? How does this person really feel? What is in their heart for my pile 2s? What are their feelings towards my pile 2 viewers? We have divine counterpart, a divine connection sent to you from your angels. So yeah, there is like a loving energy here. Like this person does hold love for you. They feel like you're, I guess quite literally a divine counterpart. They see you as someone that is kind of like heaven sent, you know? And it's very interesting because I do feel like they hold a lot of love for you, pile 2. But at the same time, they know that in order to have the best outcome of this connection, they are going to have to work on themselves. And I just feel like I just keep saying the same thing over and over again, but I just feel like they're not at that place to really give you what they feel like you deserve. What else? How is this person feeling about my pile 2s? How is this person feeling about my pile 2 viewers, Spirit? Lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision and values. What is so interesting is like in their heart, they feel like you're their person, but in their head, they feel like with the values card that there's too many differences between the two of you. So their head and their heart are not really aligned right now. Because I feel like their heart like wants to give you what you deserve, right? Their heart feels like you're their other half. But their head is kind of like overwhelmed by the connection. And I feel like their head is overwhelmed with the negative aspects of the connection, and their heart is just full of all of like the loving energy that the two of you may share with one another. Their heart feels like you're like their other half, but their head feels like there's too much getting in the way of this connection. And I think their head is what's keeping them stuck in this loop, that karmic loop, because I feel like mentally they're refusing to do the work. But their heart, their feelings, they do have a lot of love for you, pile 2. They have a lot of love for you. Okay. It's just very interesting to have that values message come through twice, but in very different ways. Shared vision and values, but also we have too many differences in their headspace. So it just feels like their head and their heart are not aligned right now. And I think it's just a lot because of them refusing to do the work mentally, them kind of avoiding things because of feelings of being overwhelmed. Like it's too much to try and navigate through mentally, but their heart space is like, their heart space really does have a lot of love for you, pile 2. Their heart, their feelings, they feel like you are their other half. Yeah. What else, Spirit? How is this person feeling about my pile 2s? Where is their heart at for my pile 2s? How do they feel about pile 2, Spirit? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so it may be that, the two of you may have shared a lot of really playful moments with one another, a lot of fun times. because I was getting that message earlier when we were looking at this person's headspace that, when they do think about you most recently, they try to only think about, the positive aspects. They're trying to keep things light right now in their headspace because they just can't deal with the heavier thoughts and heavier energies. But they feel like the two of you share a very playful, lighthearted connection, or you have in the past. And they enjoyed the time that they've spent with you. They've enjoyed those playful moments where their inner child could really run free and shine and have fun, There's like a lighthearted energy with this card coming through. And I think also just that youthful energy is kind of like this person's feelings towards you. Like, it's very lighthearted in a way. There's a lot of love here, a lot of feelings here, but there's also like this lighthearted playfulness that this person feels towards you. How does this person feel towards my pile? Twos, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, there is definitely an attraction here. I can see that very clearly. I think that they've had just like a lot of great times with you, and their heart kind of cherishes those moments. I also think that this person just finds you very physically attractive with this attraction card. I am hearing like sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses, and with that message coming through, it kind of feels like this person's heart is almost kind of like urging this person to, once again, like stop distracting themselves, to come back to the present moment when it comes to this connection. There's also this feeling of like appreciating what you have, or appreciating what you had. There is a sense of appreciation that this person has for you in their heart, truly. I just feel very strongly like this person's head and their heart are just not on the same page right now. And that doesn't mean that it will never be on the same page. I just think that it's going to require a little bit of work on this person's part, but they have to stop distracting themselves, They need to come back to the present moment, and they need to ground themselves, I feel. They need to ground themselves and really tap into their heart space, because I feel like their heart really does just hold a lot of love for you. They really, really do. And I'm hearing like if you've been wondering if this person has like lost their feelings for you, or if their feelings for you have dissipated, not at all. Not at all. Their feelings are still very much intact for you, pile 2. But I think that they're trying to suppress them or ignore them, or just, like I said, distract themselves with other things and friendships and all of that. So I want to go ahead and get into this person's next actions towards you. Let's see. Spirit, what is this person's next actions towards my pile number 2s, please? What is this person's next actions towards pile number 2? We have death. What is this person's next actions towards my pile number 2s? We have the Magician. What is this person's next actions towards pile 2, please? We have the King of Pentacles. What is this person's next actions towards pile 2? The Five of Wands. Okay. So their next actions, I do see that there is some significant change or ending that is likely to take place. But I feel like this is more so within this person. So as of right now, it looks like I've been saying, this person has to do some healing, some inner work, because they've been kind of stuck in this karmic loop. And that's also pretty evident with this King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles can also represent like when you're kind of stuck in one place for too long. And you might think it's like a really good position to be in, but the reality is there is some change that needs to occur. And I think that's what's happening with this person with the Death card. This person has to go through a transformation. They have to go through a rebirth, because there's a lot of conflicting energy with the Five of Wands. And I don't think that this person is going to be able to take action towards you until they work through this. And I see that is what's going to be happening here. So that is, I feel like, good news. That this person is going to go through a significant change, a significant rebirth, where they're severing the ties from the past. And this could also be karmic with that karma card. There could be some karma clearing even within the connection itself, because there is, with this Five of Wands, a lot of conflicting energy. Things are kind of all over the place. Nothing is in balance. And, you know, this could also represent the two of you not being on the same page as well. And that also is something that needs to be hashed out. But in order for that to happen, this person has to get to a place within themselves where they are actually willing to look at things from your point of view. You know, with the Magician, you know, this is a card of manifestation. It's about having all of the tools you need to bring forth the reality that you want. And so in order for this person to get to that place, to be able to cultivate the reality that they want, that is going to be abundant and grounded, they have to go through this rebirth. They have to go through this rebirth and sever ties with the past, whether it's the past in this life or it's past lives, or both. You know, I think that this person is going to be going through a transformation that in turn will have a positive impact on the connection at some point. Okay. Whoops. Boy. Okay. So let's see what else, any other information that I can get from Spirit about this person's next actions towards you. What are this person's next actions towards my pile twos, please, Spirit? What are this person's next actions, please? We have surrender to the divine, full moon. Yeah, with surrender to the divine, it looks like this person has to stop avoiding. They have to surrender to the connection in order for things to move forward, in order for there to be a rebirth, both within themselves and in this connection. Because I just feel like if they keep avoiding things, you know, it's just going to remain where it is. They're going to continue to be stuck in that loop. We also have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So we have two full moons here. So the full moon could be significant. But yeah, it's time to release negativity. And we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Like I was saying, I feel like this person has been very much in their ego. And I think that because of that, they have been refusing to really do the work and go within and release the negativity. They've just kind of been brushing it under the rug, if you will. But by surrendering to it, that's when the real work can be done. That's when the real purging can begin. And that's when that rebirth, that transformation can take place. And so I do feel like, you know, we are talking about their next actions towards you. It does seem like at some point they are going to eventually surrender to this so that they can go through that rebirth, so that they can transform, so that they can get out of that karmic loop here, so that they can release the negativity within themselves. and also within this connection. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's about them kind of taking responsibility, you know, taking responsibility and accepting the part that they may have played in this connection. So what else? What is this person's next actions towards my pile 2 spirit, my pile 2 viewers? What is this person's next actions towards my pile 2s? What is this person's next action? So it's like this person isn't necessarily going to be like taking action towards you just yet. I do feel like they could possibly get there, but they are going to be taking that first step, that first leap internally to, you know, surrender to the things that they've been suppressing and that they've been running away from. Yeah, broken heart. They've got to heal. They have got to heal. And I think by them surrendering to that, instead of trying to suppress it and run away from it, that is, you know, kind of putting them in the right direction for this connection to possibly have a fresh start, if you want that with this person, of course. Let's get one more, please, Spirit. One more, please. What is this person's next actions? The thinking man. So yeah, their headspace. Their headspace. They've got to heal so that they can come to a better place within their head, so that their head and their heart can come into alignment. Because I think that their head, you know, once again, they've just been avoiding things, and I'm hearing like their head has been playing tricks on them, making them think that, you know, with the values card, that there's too many differences here that can't be worked out or what have you. There's just this feeling of they think that things can't be worked through, when in reality they definitely can. And so they have to kind of surrender to this healing process and to releasing negativity from their past and negativity associated with this connection itself in order for things to move forward. And it does seem like they're going to get there, pile 2. So that is the good news. They are going to get there. But they might have to make that choice with the indecision card being here. They might have to make that choice for themselves, or, you know, the universe, the divine, you know, will kind of force them in this direction. I do feel like the divine is going to have a significant role in this person's healing journey if they don't consciously make that choice. But it does seem like that's the kind of the path that they're on as soon as they stop, you know, trying to distract themselves with other things. So pile number 2, that is all I'm seeing for you today. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Once again, I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed this reading and if it brought you some clarity, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hi pile 3, if you chose the purple Rider-Waite tarot deck, then this is going to be your reading where we are looking at your person's thoughts, feelings, and next actions towards you. So we are going to go ahead and get started, pile 1, and very quickly before we get started, I just wanted to mention that if you're interested in a personal reading from me, the information for that is in the description box down below. And we're going to first start by looking at this person's thoughts about you, what's going on in their headspace. So for pile number 3, please, Spirit, for my pile number 3s, the person on pile 3's mind, Spirit, what are they thinking about in regards to my pile 3 viewers? Where is their head at right now about pile 3? Where is their head at? So we're starting off with strength. So we have Leo energy here. That could be in this person's chart, or it could be in your. So pile 3, sorry the camera cut out. This is actually my 3rd time now trying to film this part of your reading. So I don't know if this person just doesn't really want you to know what's going on in their head right now or what. But we have strength, death, the tower, and the 3 of wands here. So I can see that this person has had a significant shift or realization in their headspace when it comes to you. This feels like something that was very sudden, very drastic, possibly even a little bit overwhelming for this person. I think that with the Strength card being here, this person has tried really, really hard to not give in to thoughts about you. Specifically, there's this energy of missing you, right? I think that this person has really tried their hardest to remain strong and try not to succumb to these feelings of longing, these feelings of missing you, or these thoughts of missing you. And I think that they have come to a point where they can no longer suppress these thoughts that they have about you. With Death and the Tower, both of these indicate something ending, significant change, permanent change happening. So it's like this person's old methods that they use to try and suppress their thoughts about you, or, you know, to try and not miss you, trying not to think about you. Their old methods and techniques that they would use simply don't work anymore. There is an energy here of surrendering to you, surrendering to the thoughts of you. And my candle's going out. I'm going to relight that really quickly. I've had so many interruptions with your reading, pile 3. So I don't know if that's kind of indicative of this connection. Maybe this connection has had a lot of interruptions, a lot of like false starts or what have you. But I'm just kind of taking note of that. There's been a lot of interruptions with your reading. But like I was saying, this person's old techniques and whatnot to try and suppress themselves from their thoughts about you just no longer work. And the 3 of Wands, this person is missing you. They're longing for you. I feel like searching for a way to reach out to you or to possibly come back into your life. For those of you where this is a separation, which I feel like from a lot of you it probably is. But you know, with Death in the Tower, this person they have surrendered. And I feel like they kind of had no choice but to surrender, because sometimes these things are kind of out of our control. With the Tower being here, it's like an ending that we don't really have control over. And I think overall, it's just like the missing you is what this person was trying to not feel or not think about, you know? They were trying to remain strong, trying to remain in their power, trying to convince themselves that everything was good, everything was fine, when in reality it really wasn't. And this person, like I said, they've kind of had to surrender to this, and they can't go back to the way that they were coping before. They can't go back to that anymore, because these are permanent changes here. And now I think this person is kind of looking at their future in a different light as well, because like I said, those old coping techniques and mechanisms no longer work for this person. So now they have to kind of plan how they're going to move forward in a different way than what they had originally anticipated. So it's like everything has just shifted for this person. Everything has shifted mentally within this person about you and about this connection. So let's take a look at your oracle cards, which I also had shuffled your first 2 cards. We have Spontaneous and we have Lonely here. So the Spontaneous is bringing me back to the Tower card, because, you know, this is kind of a sudden ending, a spontaneous ending. And I do feel like their thoughts of you have gone through a major shift, like I've been saying. And, you know, this can also indicate maybe this person is really wanting to kind of pop back up into your life, for those of you where this is a separation, or kind of spontaneously message you because they're missing you with the Lonely card. They really, really are missing you. And I think, once again, you know, they've been trying to suppress this loneliness, this feeling of longing, and it just doesn't work anymore. We do have Reunion at the bottom of the deck as well. So, you know, for those of you where this is a separation, they want to reunite with you. And I think in the past, they tried to convince themselves that, you know, they didn't really need to reunite with you, that everything was fine, everything was, you know, exactly as it was meant to be. You know, that's what they tried to convince themselves, and they can no longer tell themselves that anymore. So this is a very sudden, significant shift in this person's headspace towards you, pile 3. Let's see what else. For my pile 3s, Spirit, pile number 3. What is this person's thoughts about my pile 3? Where's their headspace at in regards to pile 3 right now? What is this person thinking about in regards to my pile 3s? We have disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Okay. So maybe the two of you had some sort of a disagreement in the past, and they are kind of wishing that this could be hashed out, that this could be smoothed over. But I'm also kind of just seeing this as an internal thing where I feel like their head and their heart weren't in alignment, you know, like they've been trying to suppress their true feelings and thoughts about you, and they can no longer do that. It feels like, obviously we're going to take a look and see how they feel and what they have in their heart for you, but I don't know, I feel like things were kind of out of alignment here, and they've kind of had this sudden realization, this sudden shift, this sudden transformation that's bringing their head and their heart into alignment. Like they're finally starting to understand how they truly feel. You know, like it's one thing to feel your feelings, and it's another thing to understand them. And I think that's what's happening here. Very suddenly, very, very drastically. But yeah, for some of you, it could be that the two of you have had a disagreement and they're wanting to hash this out because they miss you. What else is this person thinking about in regards to my pile 3s? Please, Spirit, what are their thoughts in regards to my pile 3s, please? Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. They don't want to chase anymore. There's a sense of wanting things to be easier. And I think that this person, there's a sense of kind of like letting their guard down or wanting to let their guard down. Because with that strength energy, there's just this feeling of like, I have to be strong, you know? I have to be strong. I have to put on a certain face. And this is all like obviously in their head of feeling like this is what they're supposed to be doing. And there's just this feeling of like they're not doing that anymore. There's an energy here of surrendering. They want things to be easier. They want things to flow is what it is. They want things to come into a state of flow, a state of harmony and balance. But yeah, it's like they don't want to chase. They don't want things to be hard. They don't want to put in effort and not have it be reciprocated as well. And that might be how this person may have felt. And maybe they felt like you didn't really understand that part of them, possibly for some of you. But overall, the energy I'm seeing here is that this person wants to have more flow in the connection. And that's kind of where their head is at right now. They don't want things to be difficult. They don't want things to be hard. They don't want to have to put on a brave face or try and convince themselves, you know, that everything is good when it's really not. And that's kind of the realization that they've had recently. And there's no going back to the coping mechanisms that they used to have, it feels like. So I want to go ahead and get into this person's heart. What are they feeling in terms of you and this connection? What are their feelings, Spirit? For my pile number 3 viewers, what is this person feeling? The person on pile 3's mind. What's in their heart for my pile 3s? How are they feeling, please? How are they feeling? So we're starting off with the Chariot. How is this person feeling about my pile 3s? What's in their heart? We have the 10 of Wands. What's in their heart for pile 3, Spirit? How are they feeling? Oops. The King of Pentacles. How is this person feeling towards my pile 3's, Spirit? What's in their heart for pile 3? And the 6 of Wands. Wow. So it definitely feels like, as in terms of their feelings for you, There is this sense of like holding back. I think that this person has been holding back, and it's created such a burden on them with this 10 of Wands. This is making me think of like them holding on to their feelings, their passionate feelings, because this is wand energy. So this is about like, you know, our passion. It feels like this person has been really holding on to their feelings for you for quite a while. Okay, even with the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles can also represent like when we're sitting in one place for a really long time. And I think at this point, pile 3, this person is wanting to move forward, and they're wanting to release this burden that they've been carrying. Their true feelings, it feels like. We also have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it feels like this person, first of all, they do have a lot of passionate feelings for you with all this wand energy. But it does feel like they want to have a new beginning with you. That's how they feel. Like they feel like they want to move forward and have a new beginning that could be very successful with the Six of Wands and even the Chariot, because the Chariot does represent like moving towards victory, right? And the Six of Wands is about success, recognition. They feel like they want to get out of this place that they've probably been in for quite a while. They want to kind of release this burden, which is, I feel like, their feelings, like they've been carrying their feelings for a long time. They want to release that. They want to get out of this place that they've been sitting in all this time to have a new beginning with you, one that could become very, very successful, very fruitful, very abundant, very passionate. Okay? But yeah, there's just this sense of like, as far as their feelings are concerned, they want to move past this burden that they've been carrying, or they want to release this burden that they've been carrying. Okay, I want to get into your oracle cards as well. But we have lots of earth and fire energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as some Cancer energy. Okay. How is this person feeling about my pile 3's spirit? The person on pile 3's mind, how are they feeling about pile 3, please? Manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. Very interesting. So this person is manifesting a new beginning with you, a new start with you. And what's interesting is that this says thoughts become things. And we just talked about how this person has had a significant change in their thoughts about you. So it could even be that maybe this person has been learning about manifestation recently, that has caused this person's mindset to shift, realizing that, you know, thoughts do become things. So if they're thinking more positively, or if they're thinking of, you know, the outcome that they actually want to bring into their life, they can align with that outcome. And I think this also is going back to like their thoughts and their feelings becoming one, coming into alignment, because I feel like their feelings have been one thing and their thoughts have been another. You know, I think that this person has for quite a while felt a deep attraction to you. But I think that they've kind of been holding on to it for a while. Like I feel like they haven't necessarily shown this to you or told you how they feel about you. And they've come to this realization that if they want to have the best outcome, they have to align with it. You know, so there is this feeling of like their head and their heart coming into alignment, coming into union. We also have twin flame, a spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. So this person could be a twin flame for some of you, or this could just represent, you know, this is a spiritual connection. And like I've been saying, there's a lot of passion here, a lot of passion here. Yeah, and it's undeniable, honestly. It's undeniable. And I think that this person has tried to suppress, run away, chase. I don't know what they were chasing. But yeah, it just feels like there is definitely an undeniable connection between the two of you, and this person definitely feels it. And if you're wondering, like, does this person, like, see you? Do they have feelings for you? Like, absolutely. Absolutely they do, but they may have been keeping it a secret. Or at least the extent of their feelings, they may have been keeping a secret. What else for my pile number 3's spirit? How does this person feel about my pile 3's? My pile 3 viewers. How is this person feeling? What are their feelings towards my pile 3's? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, like I've been saying the whole time, there's a lot of passionate feelings here. A lot of passionate feelings that I think they've kind of just been holding on to. And they don't really want to hold on to these feelings anymore. They want to allow their passion to sing with joy, you know? What else? How is this person feeling towards my pile 3? We have, you deserve love. You are lovable. They feel like you deserve the best of the best, pile 3. Even with that 6 of Wands, like you deserve the best of the best when it comes to love. And they do feel like you're lovable, that you're deserving of love, and they want to be the one to give you that love, is what I'm feeling. We also have reconciliation. So for some of you, this could be, you know, someone that you're in separation with. Like I was saying, I think we have that message twice now, don't we? Reconciliation. Yeah, reconciliation and reunion. So interestingly enough, I was using this deck for the heart, or how they feel, and I was using this deck for their thoughts. So you can see that there are, you know, there is an alignment happening between their head and their heart, their feelings and their mental space. But this person does hold a lot of love for you, a lot of passion for you. And I think they're at a point right now where it's like they just want to move forward, at least in terms of like their feelings. Like they feel like they just want to move forward by allowing this passion to be free, essentially. They don't want to hold on to this anymore. They don't want to hold on to this. Okay, let's see what their next actions are going to be towards you now. So for pile 3 spirit, what is the person on pile 3's mind? Next action towards my pile 3's, please. What is their next action towards my pile 3 viewers? What is their next actions? We have the Hanged Man. What is their next actions towards my pile 3 viewers, spirit? What is their next actions? The 6 of Swords. What is their next actions towards my pile 3 viewers? The 7 of Wands. What is their next actions towards my pile 3 viewers? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the first message that I'm getting, wait, before I say that, we do have the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The first message that I'm getting is that this feels like this person doesn't want to give up on this connection. The 7 of Wands, this person is seeing this connection as something that's worth fighting for. And I am seeing change here with the Wheel of Fortune, but the Wheel of Fortune does represent like divine intervention, if you will. These are changes that are kind of outside of our control. And we do have the Hanged Man here. So I think this is kind of going back to this person's shift in mindset, the things that they're thinking about in regards to this connection is going through a major change right now. You know, the Hanged Man is quite literally about our perception changing. It's about a pause to look at things from a different point of view, right? And I think that's something that's happening within this person that's actually going to aid in this connection moving to a better place, with the Six of Swords being here. As far as their actions, we do have that Eight of Wands, so this person could potentially be messaging you at some point. But I also feel like there's a heavy influence here of divine intervention with that Wheel of Fortune. Like, it feels like whatever happens next in this connection is divinely guided and kind of out of both of your control, in a way. And, you know, like I said, it's possible that this person could be reaching out to you, could be messaging you. But I also, like I said, I also feel like there's divine intervention at play here. So I feel like something's going to happen between the two of you that's kind of out of both of your control, to help both of you align to the best possible outcome for this connection. Because with that Six of Swords, I just feel like things are meant to move in a positive direction. And it's kind of bringing me back to what I was saying earlier about how this person really wants things to flow. They really want things to be a little bit easier. And I think that's where this connection is headed, to a place of peace, a place of calm, a place of flow. After this period of rest, this period of stagnation, this period of this person's mindset having a major shift. I was hearing this person's mindset is having a major glow up. But they do see this as a connection that's worth fighting for, and I do feel like they're going to fight for this connection at this point, with that Seven of Wands being here. I want to get some oracle cards to get some further information, but I think that there's something that's going to happen, like a serendipitous meeting or something like that between the two of you with that Wheel of Fortune, that's going to help this connection progress. What are this person's next actions towards my pile 3 spirit? What is this person's next actions towards pile 3? But even going back to that manifestation card, like, you know, it could be this person's next actions towards you has a lot to do with their shifting mindset that's kind of putting both of you in alignment with one another and putting you in alignment with the best outcome for this connection here. Because manifestation and the Wheel of Fortune, it's just making me think of a lot of like divine intervention at play within this connection. But it also has a lot to do with this person's mindset shifting to enable the both of you to have the best outcome. But we do have a new start is coming, new moon. Okay, so a new start is coming. It's in the cards for you to have a new start with this person. This person definitely wants a new start. I feel that strongly. But I also feel like there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of divine intervention at play with this new start. But it could also be, like I said, this person could be messaging you. The new moon could also be significant for the timing. This could be happening during a new moon. What is this person's next actions? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So yeah, 2 new moon cards. I think kind of similar to pile 1. But your hard work is paying off. I see this as the 7 of Wands. This energy of like not giving up on this connection, you know. This person's not going to give up on this connection. They're going to fight for this connection. And I think this mindset shift has a lot to do with that. This new mindset that they're having in regards to you in this connection. Like, they're kind of just seeing it as something that's worth fighting for. It's not something that they want to run away from or suppress or try and act like it's not bothering them. So it does seem like there is going to be a new start thanks to this person's mindset shift, possibly even your mindset shift, any kind of healing, inner work. All of these things are going to pay off. What else? For pile 3, please, Spirit. Pile number 3. What is this person's next actions towards my pile 3s, please? I can also see this hard work paying off card as this person wanting to put a lot of work into this connection. Once again, they're really like ready to fight for this. It feels. What is this person's next actions towards my pile 3s, Spirit? Walking away. So I think this is about like that fresh start, you know, walking away from any kind of blockages in this connection, walking away from suppressing their feelings, walking away from carrying this burden that they've been holding for quite a while, walking away from not being open and honest, possibly. Let's get one more. What is this person's next actions towards my pile 3s? What is this person's next actions towards my pile 3s? Magician and the Mirror. So we have also with the manifestation, we have 2 messages here about manifesting. So yeah, they're walking away from anything that has been blocking them from being able to bring in the outcome that they truly want with you. I feel like they're so committed to having this fresh start with you and putting in the work and doing their due diligence within themselves, you know, doing the healing, the clearing internally and in their headspace. Like all of these things that could have potentially been blocking this connection from flourishing. This person is really committed to walking away from those things so that they can have the best outcome with you. And I feel like I keep hearing like this person is putting in the work. They're willing and ready to put in the work for this connection. So yeah, you could be receiving some kind of communication from them at some point. And it just feels like a major turning point, a major shift here. And, you know, this Wheel of Fortune could also just represent this person's mindset having a major shift here. That was divine intervention, which I think is pretty clear with the Death card and the Tower, because both of these are just very sudden and dramatic endings. Like, there's no way to avoid it. So it has to be some sort of divine intervention, right? That this person went through. And I think that the divine is really kind of rooting for you too, if I'm being completely honest. Like, it just feels like the universe, the divine, is rooting for the 2 of you to have the best outcome. And it could be because the 2 of you are twin flames or have some sort of a spiritual connection here. You know, the 2 of you could be in each other's lives for a reason, right? Or like meant to be in each other's lives for a reason. But I do feel like this person is like, they're going to put in the work. They're going to do their due diligence to make sure that this relationship has a fighting chance. And my ear is ringing. My left ear is ringing as I'm saying that. So yeah, you definitely could be receiving some sort of communication from this person soon. Pile number 3. But anyways, pile number 3, that is all I'm seeing for you today. Once again, I want to thank you so much for being here with me today, for clicking on this video and watching it to the end. If you enjoyed the reading, please be sure to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!